So you want to lose body fat and don't really want to hit the cardio machine as much as people tell you you should? Well, you're in luck. Today we're going to write a fat loss program, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. And this is something that you're going to be able to do yourself. I promise you, this is something that you've never done, and this is challenging too. Not a lot of people can handle this, but I want you to challenge yourself. If you think you are being consistent with the weight room and really want to change it up, because it's getting close to summer right now and a lot of people are looking to drop body fat, and this is just a totally different way of doing it. And you don't have to really mess with the calories. As long as you're eating clean, eating enough, this program is going to be fun, it's going to be challenging, and the results are fantastic. Now, before we get into the video, I'm Nick Andrade. I'm a strength coach out here in Illinois. This is what I do. And here's some videos of just clients that I'm working with and with them doing their movements. I just want you to know that this is no bullshit. I'm not going to give you something that doesn't work. And I want you to know that this is what I do and love. I love to do it and love to learn. And I want to just continue to hammer out videos that are going to help you with your journey, no matter what it is, fitness or not. I just want to come out here and show you and teach you and give you things that are going to work. And of course, I've done this, but I just want to come on here and just give you things that to really use and to get real results, and not always playing with our food. Again, if you're eating clean, you're going to get the results just by doing this workout. So we're going to run this thing for 3 weeks. That being said, I'm going to pull up my computer. I'm going to do a screen record, and we're going to build this thing together. I'm going to show you how easy it is to build something. We're going to use Google Sheets and we're going to use Google Docs. I recommend that you do both of these things I'm going to show you, and continue to do this, because when you have a plan, especially something on your phone, your workouts are that much faster, you're that much more efficient, and you're not wasting time. Because that's the goal, is we don't want to waste time. We want to make sure our rests between sets are consistent no matter what we're trying to train for, and just keep following something like that. I've seen the best results when I'm following a program. I'm being consistent with my rest between sets. I'm following a tempo, so time under tension, and there's a certain amount of reps that we're hitting based on these movements. I've put on at least 10 to 12 pounds. I'm not saying muscle. Last time I got my body fat checked, I put on almost 3 pounds of muscle, so that's a lot of muscle. I'm almost at a weight that I never been at in my entire life, which is great, because I always been more of that skinny, kind of slim guy. And you know, I'm 5'10", 5'11". Right now, I'm almost 190 pounds. I'm waking up in the morning at 189. Never even touched this before. And this is just with programming specifically based on my goal and undulating every 3-4 weeks into different phases, which is awesome. So today we're going to jump into how to make this workout, and this workout's called GBC. It's called German Body Composition Training. If you ever heard of it, look it up. And this is meant to get lactic acid going and produce growth hormone. And this is what we want to really stir the pot, to really recomp our body, use things that maybe our body's having a hard time tapping into. And this is, again, just challenging as all heck. And I wanted to give you something different. If you're interested in recomping your body, but the cool thing about this program is you also put lean mass on too. Lean mass meaning muscle. And women, my girls, here's a client that's done it. She's right here. She's a badass. Her name's Z. She's done it. She's 52 years old and she's a beast. So if you think you're going to put on muscle doing this, or putting muscle on in general when you weight train, you are not actually the best thing for you, for hormones, insulin, and growth hormone, because you guys do have a little bit of that too, not as much as us men. And just overall so good for you. If you want to lose weight, weight training, strength training is by far the superior one out of all things you could do for your body, because it takes your body a long time to adapt to movements. It's easier for your body to adapt to cardio. So before we actually jump in and building this thing together, I actually did do this workout. It's right here if you want to click on it, check it out. I actually used it as a tool to get ready for my first men's physique bodybuilding show, and it helped a lot. And full on workout videos, me going through it. It's terrible. So you can get an idea of what you're about to get yourself into. So now let's build this thing together. First thing we're gonna establish is how many days a week you're gonna do this. And my professional opinion, I'm going to have you do this 3 days a week. You could run this 4 days a week, but it's exhausting and it's a lot mentally. So we're gonna run this 3 days a week, and then yeah, I want to show you how we do this. So let's jump right into the record. So I'm on Google Docs, and it's easy. You can, if you have a Gmail, you could easily create an account. I have this on my phone too. It's super easy. So you have your schedule on you. So here's just an example, a sample of how I would write this, but you don't have to get really detailed like this. This is just for me to show you what we're doing. So first things first, we're gonna run this for 3 weeks. That's the goal. I would love for you to run 3 weeks. If you do, you gotta let me know, comment below when you finish it. Let me know what you think. So German body composition training, we're gonna run this 3 days a week. So if you're an athlete and you miss a challenge, this is gonna challenge the hell out of you. If you're not an athlete and retired athlete, this is perfectly for you too. Or if you just want a good challenge, something completely different, then yeah, this is, again, you're gonna like this. It's gonna be a love-hate. Compound lifts, we're gonna be doing compound lifts. They're gonna be paired lower and upper, short rest periods. We're gonna utilize tempo, full range of motion for sure. No matter what load you have on the bar, whatever exercise you're doing, it should always stay the same as if you're doing unloaded weight on the bar. The way you do a movement should never change based on the load. It should always be the same. Our goal is to recomp, so to drop body fat and increase lean mass, muscle. Women, it'd be great for you too. I see just a lot of great results, women running this. We're gonna also condition our lungs and our heart, just because you're a weightlifter. You don't wanna forget about these things too, so you're gonna get challenged there, and you're probably gonna hate yourself. So how we're gonna run this 3 days a week, we're gonna do full body 1, full body 2. Capiche? First week, I like to label it so we know exactly when we're starting and when we're gonna end. So first week, again, we're gonna start, and this is how I'm gonna write it. We're gonna, again, 3 days a week. I want a day off after each day. You're gonna need it. So Monday, full body 1. We're gonna go Wednesday, full body 2. And then we're gonna go Friday, full body 1 again. Tuesday, Thursday could be stretch cardio day if you want it. And then Saturday, Sunday are full on stretch day, recovery day, whatever you gotta do. Now we're gonna go into week 2. Week 2, pay attention, full body 2. Wednesday, full body 1. Friday, full body 2 again. And then again, Tuesday, Thursday, optional stretch and cardio day. If your goal is to drop body fat, you want to speed that up, that'd help you a lot. If not, you want a full rest day, rest and just stretch. Now we're gonna go to the third week. Third week and the last week. If you get to this week, you're a badass. If not, don't worry about it. If you get to the second week and be like, shit, this is hard, you know, I'm very proud of you still. So Monday again, we'll do full body 1, full body 2, and then Friday, full body 1. So yes, I know week 3, if we go, here's 3, week 3 we hit full body once, full body 1 twice, and first week we did it again. We technically could run this 4 weeks, but honestly, 3 weeks is just enough. And this is 3 days a week. We could really make it where, here, look at, just pay attention to third week. We could do it like this. So Wednesday would be off. If you wanted to do 4 days, which is ballsy of you, my dude, it could be like this. and then the weekends off. This is for 4 times a week. And if you're feeling ballsy, that's how it would be. But honestly, the 3-day week is perfect. It's just enough. And yeah, that's how you would set up a schedule for yourself. Now, before we start building the workout for those 2 lifts, or days, full body 1, full body 2, I want you to understand why German body composition training is a fantastic tool. It's a tool for fat loss and increasing muscle. Right, the first one it's going to do is it's going to increase, like I said, growth hormone, which is super important to increase muscle mass, which is allow you to body to put on muscle, burn body fat fast. Also, it's going to metabolically disturb your metabolism, meaning your metabolism is going to start firing that much faster. Therefore, you're going to burn a lot more calories, and your body's going to want to replenish those calories that you burn from good quality food, which is great because I want to get you to eat. I want you to get you to eat more protein and all the other good quality foods. That's going to allow your body to run on all cylinders in order to burn body fat. And the next thing we want too is it's a fantastic tool for cardiovascular. So it's going to help increase heart and lungs, work capacity, your conditioning, everything's going to go up. And it's just going to challenge you all around. So these are things that I want you to think about. I'm just not creating this because I think it's a great idea for you to do to burn body fat. It actually is, you could look it up, GBC, on the internet. It's by Charles Poliquin, again, who I got it through. It's just a fantastic tool, and these guys used it when they wanted to recomp somebody pretty fast, and they have a short amount of time with these athletes. So I want you to know that I would never put something out there that's not going to give you the benefit that you're looking for. All I ask out of you is to train your balls off, be really on point with your rest time. So you're going to be using your phone. A lot of times, I don't even know if you know this, I hope you do, obviously, because you probably use your alarm, but you got your stopwatch. So like this, I have a minute rest there. So now it's going. So after you're done with the set, you're going to hit your rest and then go. The minute that thing goes off, it's game time. All right, here we go. We're going to make the first workout finally, full body 1. Make sure you stay for this, and I'll be talking you through it and some very important things that I need you to stay through. So I appreciate you if you're staying this long. This is fantastic because you're going to be being looked at differently when you train, because no one's going to see this type of style training. So A1, we got A1, we got A2. I made a video on this, so if you don't understand what A1, A2 means, it's grouping. So 2 exercises grouped together. You're going to finish A1, A2 before you move on to the next series, which is B1, B2. So you'll see. First exercise we're going to do is let's do a dumbbell alternating lunge on a small box, or a small box step up. You're going to do 3 by 10 each. No tempo there. 1 minute rest. And then we're going to go to A2, and we're going to do a bent over barbell row. We'll do easy bar. And then you're going to do 3 by 10, and this is going to be 4-0-1-0 tempo, 1 minute. So it's, again, if you haven't seen my workout, my last video, I literally taught you how to read the way I program, just because we want to be as efficient as possible. So 4-0-1-0, 4 seconds, the eccentric part of the movement. So think of when you do a row, you bring the bar to your belly button. It's 4 seconds lowering until you begin your second rep. B2 or B1 and B2. We only move on to B1, B2 the minute we get done with our A series lifts. So B1, let's do a line hamstring curl. And we're going to do 10 reps, 4 second negative, 1 minute rest. And then we're going to do a dumbbell incline bench, neutral grip. And then we'll do 3 by 10 again, and we'll do 4-0-1-0 tempo, 1 minute. And then we're going to move to the C series, so C1, C2, Let's do a leg press. Let's go medium stance. Now let's go 3 by 15. No, let's go 3 by 20. And this is going to be a 2-second negative, so not a huge negative, but 1 minute rest. And then you're going to go do a seated row. We'll do a seated cable row. Close, or neutral, close grip. Go 3 by 12. 3010, 1 minute. And then these, if you get to D series, good for you. The paint, I usually just do C1, C2, and I'm like ready to call it. So D1, D2. We could do like a leg extension. Now you're pretty fried here. You can go to 3 by 15 to 20. No tempo, you're fatigued here. And you could do like a cable face pull, standing, cable, face pull. You could do 3 by 15, that's fine. And then let's do 2010, 1 minute. So that's, and then I would go like this, week 1, week 2, or week 1 we're hitting it twice because it's full body 1. And then week 2 we're hitting it once. And then week 3, this is just because you want to track your weight. You want to make sure you're progressing each week too. So that's why we have this. This is where you put your weight. And that's how we do full body 1. Now we're on to full body 2. And exercise should be very similar in a way. So again, same grouping, that never changes. A1, A2. Now we're going to do a bigger movement here. Let's do a trap bar deadlift, because trap bar, diamond bar, hex bar, we could do it. It's the same thing, it's just called differently. We could do a lot of reps. So we're going to do 10 reps. Let's do 4010 tempo, 1 minute rest. That's always the same. And we're going to do a barbell decline press. 3 by 10, 4010, 1 minute rest. B1 and B2. We're going to do another hamstring curl. Let's do line hamstring curl. Let's do feet out though, feet out. And dorsiflexed. And let's go 3 by 10, 4010, 1 minute rest, keeping it similar. And then we could do a pull down here, or no, we did a hamstring curl, that's posterior chain. And let's do another anterior movement. So that's the front of the body. Let's do another press. Let's do a dumbbell bench. Dumbbell bench, rotating grip though. And we'll do 3 by 10, 4010, 1 minute. And then C1, C2. This is going to be, let's do like a single leg box squat, dumbbell box squat. This could be 3 by 12 each. That sucks, sorry. 1 minute rest, and then let's do a seated dumbbell overhead press. We'll do neutral grip too. Neutral grip. This will be 3 by 10. Let's go 3010, because now you're fatigued. We go D1 and D2. These are optional, so again, you don't have to do D1, D2. I'm telling you, it's challenging. So D1, D2, let's do another leg movement. Single leg. Let's do a barbell. We could do a barbell walking lunge. This is going to be 3 by 20. So 3 by 20 each leg. No tempo, because you're gonna be walking, 1 minute rest. And let's go lat pull down. Lat pull down. Pronated grip. We'll go wide pronated grip. We'll go wide. And actually we'll go 3 by 12 tempo, 3010, 1 minute rest. And now, if you remember, if we go back to the schedule, we'll look at week 1 and week 2. So you see what I'm looking at. So full body 2, we're only hitting it once on the first week, and then week 2 we're hitting it twice, and then week 3 we'll hit it once. I hope you understand the workout so far, and if you don't, again, here's how to read the workout prescriptions. Reading tempo, understanding our series, so A1, A2, B1, B2, and how to read that. Reading tempo from left to right, that's super important. And then following the rest periods between sets. That's going to make sure that what we just came up with for full body 1, full body 2, that it's consistent. That rest, when that rest is up, it's go time. No more chattering. You should honestly, when you do this right, you shouldn't be able to have energy to talk to people. The rest is up, it's go time when you're doing that right. When you're not doing it right, your rest is inconsistent, you're talking to people, you're not going to get the benefit out of the program. So you want to make sure that you follow rest to a T. If it's 1 minute rest, it's 1 minute rest. And the minute that minute is up, it's back to that workout. It's back to that exercise. And make sure you're following that tempo. So again, we're using a lot of 4010, 3010. Worry about the first number in the parentheses. 4 seconds it takes me to lower that bar when I do a bench press. 4 seconds it takes me to lower when I do that deadlift, right? That's the eccentric. We want to work that. No one really talks about eccentric. A lot of people say I'm slow and easy control tempo. No, we want to try to keep the eccentric as consistent as possible. There's 3 different muscle contractions. We got concentric, eccentric, and isometric. We want to make sure that we're touching at least all 3 of them. And when we do tempo work all the time, we're strengthening the tendons, the ligaments, increasing range of motion, putting more time under tension on the muscle. The results are fantastic, and it actually puts a lot more stress on the nervous system, so your body actually does have to utilize more calories, and therefore you're going to burn more, and you're going to get stronger and build more muscle. And I've seen, being a natural athlete, I consider myself an athlete because I used to be an athlete, but I'm still an athlete. Natural athlete, it's very challenging when you're doing tempo all the time. In the beginning, if you're not used to tempo, it's okay. It's something to get used to. Like, you got to count tempo and count your reps at the same time. So sometimes you'll be doing your lift and you might be like, was that 4 or 5? And it's going to mess with you. But focus on your tempo. And I suggest when you do tempo, do the 1 Mississippi count. So if I'm doing 4010 tempo for a bench press, I'm going to do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. The minute that you hit that 4, that bar's hitting your chest. Back up. That's what we want to do. And then you get really good at that. You don't have to do that. You do it like that. You could go 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how I count tempo for clients. And that's something I do religiously every single day because it's my job. But if you're new to tempo, don't get discouraged. It's something that we got to work on together. So make sure you let me know in the comments. If you've never done tempo before, tell me. I want to hear it. If it's completely new to you, don't be afraid of it. Challenge yourself and get used to doing it, because it's going to change a lot of things. Eccentric stuff is going to strengthen the things that we aren't paying attention to. That's your tendons and your ligaments, which is usually what's going to hold that muscle intact. A lot of people get injuries because the tendons is weak, especially a lot of guys that are on gear, steroids. Their muscles develop so much faster than the tendons. The tendons don't. So eccentrics really strengthen the shit out of tendons. So you want to make sure we're doing that. And yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. And I hope you did get a lot out of this video. This is a fun little cool video I wanted to make for you, because I know you're interested in fat loss. And summer's right around the corner too. So what a great way to put something out like this. So then you could just take it and run with it and utilize Google Docs, utilize Google Sheets, start making your workouts there and follow your workout program for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is a sweet spot. And I said in my past videos, I'm saying it again, follow a program for 3 weeks and you'll see the return out of that. And it's about trial and error too, my friend. So I appreciate you as always, and make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss our next video. If it's a teaching one, if it's a workout, if it's a vlog, I don't know, something fitness related, lifestyle related. This is what I'm about, and I appreciate you. I'm Nick Andrade. I'm a strength coach, and I'm trying to just build my community on here. And I know with your help, we're going to be able to do that.